Text your questions, your comments, your eggplant emojis to 937-202-4654. Those texts literally go to Ryan's and my phones, and eventually TK. We'll get him in on the action here as well. We respond to a lot of people just random throughout the day, but we also respond to some folks, well, here on the podcast. Looks like Lauren has a question for us.
How do you handle birthday gifts you don't want? I've tried to make creative suggestions, but my family still wants to give me physical gifts.
Now, Jamie, you'll recall during the lightning round, so we do our best to answer questions with a short, shareable, less than 140 character response.
Why are you pointing that towards me? Because I digress into a million different tangents about trees every time I try to answer a question? I'll try my best.
We call them minimal maxims. We put them in the show notes so you can copy and share our pithy answers on social media.
Mine's like thread 1 of 56.
Here's my pithy answer. Let's unpack it here. A gift is not a gift if you are not allowed to let it go. Here's something else pithy for you. A relationship is not loving if it's not honest. So here's the thing. How do you approach someone you don't want gifts from? You just tell them you don't want gifts. Because if you can't be honest with someone that you love, do you actually love them? Are you in a real relationship with someone? If you can't say, hey, I don't like that, that's not a relationship. That's an obligation. If you feel afraid of the person in your life, you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of not being accepted, you're afraid of not being loved, that's not love. That's conditions, right? And so if someone's giving you a gift, why are they giving you a gift? It's because they want to add value to your life, and that's wonderful. So you can appreciate the gift, but once you get the gift, know that it is your gift to do whatever you want with it. You can donate it, you can sell it, you can put it on your mantle, you can wear it, you can choose to do nothing at all with it. That's totally fine. A gift is a gift, but once it's your gift, you do whatever you want with it. The reason they're doing it is because they think that gift giving is a love language. Well, that's nonsense. That's like saying pig Latin is a romance language. We give gifts because we want to add value to someone's life. So it's not about the gift. It's about the adding value to your life. And if you're getting a gift and it's extracting value from your life, it's getting in the way of your life. That's not what the gift giver intended. They want you to feel joyous from that thing. So instead of just saying no, 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 say yes to something else. Here's the type of gift that I would get value from. Maybe it's just more time with you. Maybe it's a gift card to Applebee's, whatever it is. Probably not a gift card to Applebee's.
Watching you slowly second guess that in your head was so fun. You were like, Applebee's, and then I just watched you go, what am I?
Oh, gross.
Hey, man, I met my wife at Applebee's.
Oh, is that true?
This is true.
That's true, man.
I love
Applebee's.
that. I love that. I was a TGI Fridays guy, but I love that.
Find a good woman at Applebee's, man. Okay, so it's a variation of yours. The right to give it away is part of the definition of a gift. If someone is truly giving you something, then part of what they have given you is the right to do whatever you want with that thing because it's now yours. A gift is a transferring of ownership, right? They bought it, they own what they paid for, and now they're transferring ownership to you. I'll tell you what you don't want to do. And this will get you in trouble. You don't want to get into the business of trying to convert someone to your religious beliefs about how they should spend their money and what they should do with gifts, because that's the business of trying to control people, and it's only going to lead to frustration. People are going to spend their money however they want to spend it. They're going to do what they want to do with gifts, however they want to do it. And if you try to control them, you're going to frustrate them and yourself. But here's what you can do. Here's what's within the realm of power for you. You can reject it, you can receive it, or you can redistribute it. You've got those three options. And that gives you all the power you need. When someone gives you a gift and you don't like it, you can reject it. And you can just be honest and say, nope, I don't want it. I don't like physical gifts. End of story. If you're not comfortable doing that, no problem. You can do the second thing. You can receive it. You can say thank you kindly, and then you can employ the third option of redistributing it. Let me find someone who would really appreciate this, and I'll give it to them. Don't try to control them. And give yourself one of those three options and you'll solve the problem every time.
Yeah, my short answer is you just go, look at how sweet it is that they tried, right? I have a kind of a weird trigger with gifts. And it was growing up as a kid and getting horrible last minute gifts on Christmas from drunk family members. And just, I'm weird with it. And so every time I've had, an ex give me something I said I didn't want or whatever, it hits harder, and I don't like it about me. But ever since I started kind of going like, oh, this is cute, even when it's a thing. So we have we have a family member who gets us very weird gifts, me and all of my siblings, every Christmas. And at first we were like, what is this? Like, he has money. What is he doing? And now it has become our favorite thing, where we open it at the same time to be like, what batshit crazy thing are we all about to get? And we laugh about it and we don't even use it. And sure, it's a waste, but that moment of joy where we're just all just dumbfounded around a Christmas tree is worth it. So, you're going to have that pang of hurt or whatever it is when you see the gift you don't want. And then you just look at them and you go, even if they didn't listen, you go, yeah, man, it's sweet that they tried.
If it brought that joy out of you, though, it turns out that it's actually not a waste.
It's brilliant. Right, exactly.
That's beautiful.
Hey, real quick, just a little Christmas analogy. Santa Claus has lots of gifts that he doesn't want. And that brings him great joy because it's not about him. An unwanted gift is an opportunity to be generous. And so many of us say, I wish I could help people more. I wish I could share more. I wish I could give more. And then we get a gift that we don't want and we don't recognize that moment for what it is. And we say, my life is so terrible. But that's the answer to that prayer right there. It's an opportunity to be generous. Now you can bless someone for free.
Hell yeah.
My mom was an alcoholic, so we didn't leave milk and cookies for Santa. We left beer and cookies.
Also, funny story. Very similar. When I was 16, I got a 16. I got a carton of cigarettes for Christmas. And the best part was, it wasn't from my mom. It was from Santa. It was
my stars.
In my stocking. And I couldn't have been happier. That Marlboro Menthol Lights. Cheers, Santa.
Did you enjoy this standalone Patreon highlight? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalists private podcast available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists or click the link in the description. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.